बेसिक इम्यूनोलॉजी। मैं बाकी सब फर्स्ट पार्ट में बता दी हूँ। सेकेंड पार्ट सेल मीडिएट इम्यून रिस्पॉन्स। T cells recognize peptide antigen on macrophage in association with major histocompatibility complex MHC class. Identify molecule on cell surface, help body distinguish self from non-self. Okay. T cells goes into infector cells stage, that is able to kill infected cells. T lymphocytes, two types, helper T lymphocytes and CD4 plus, cytolytic T lymphocytes CD8 plus. CD4 plus T cells active phagocyte to kill microbes, and CD8 T cells destroy infect cell containing microbial protein. Cell mediate immune response. Primary response, production of specific clones of affected T cells and memory clones develop in several days, does not limit the infection. Secondary response, more pronounced, faster and more effective at limiting the infection. Example, cytotoxic reactions against intercellular parasite, delay hypersensitive, example tuberculin test, and allograft rejection. Humoral immune response. B lymphocyte recognize specific antigens and proliferate and differentiate into antibody secreting plasma cells. Antibodies bind to specific antigen on microbes, destroy microbes via a specific mechanism. Some B lymphocytes evolve into the resting state of memory cells. Antibodies, immunoglobulins, and belong to gamma globulin fraction of the serum protein. Y-shape or T-shape polypeptides, two identical heavy chains and two identical light chains. All immunoglobulins are not antibodies. 5 kinds of antibodies: IgG, IgM, IgA, IgD or IgE. IgG, 70 to 75% of total immunoglobulin, and secrete in high quantities of secondary exposure and cross the placenta. Major functions application: neutralize microbe and toxin, opsonize antigens of phagocytosis, activate the complement product newborn, and 4-fold rise or fall indicate activity infection. A single positive sample indicate past exposure. IgM, secrete initially during primary infection, cannot cross the placenta, and major function application: secrete first during primary exposure, activate the complement, use as a marker of recent infection. Presence in newborn means infection. A single positive sample in serum CSF indicate the recent or active infection and used to detect the early phase of infection. IgA, monomeric in serum, dimeric with secondary component in luminae of the gastrointestinal tract in the respiratory tract. Major function application: neutralize microbes and toxin, and serodiagnosis of tuberculosis, synthotic respiration virus test. IgD, monomeric. Major function application is present on the surface of B lymphocyte, function as a membrane receptor, role unclear, has a role in antigen stimulate lymphocyte differentiation. IgE, mediate type, hyposensitivity, monomeric. Major function application associated with anaphylaxis and plays a role in immunity of allometric parasites. Serodiagnosis of infection and non-infection allergy, allergic pulmonary aspiration, parasitic disease. Secondly, IgM, IgG, humoral responses. IgM produced as a first response to many antigens, level remain high transiently. IgG produced after IgM, higher level present in small amount of throughout life and produce in large amount during secondary response. Presence prestation of antigen sensitive memory cells after primary response. This is IgM, IgA sequentially response, the antibody titer, and first stimulate, second stimulate, animatic response. Failure of immune response. Immune response help individual defend against microbes. Some cancers immune response can fail. Hypersensitivity reaction, immunodeficiency. Hypersensitivity reaction causes cell damage through excessive immune response to antigen. Hypersensitivity, overreaction to infection agents, allergy, overreaction of environment substance, autoimmunity, overreaction to self. Immunodeficiency loss indicated function of various components of the immune system and can occur in any part of the state of immune system. Basically, physically, barrier, phagocytes, and B lymphocyte, T lymphocyte complement natural killer cells. The immune compression host and has an impressive function of the immune system high risk of infection. Immunodeficiency. Congenitally primary immunodeficiency, genetic abnormality, defect in lymphocyte maturation, acquire secondary immunodeficiency, and result from the infection, nutrition deficiencies or treatment, aids, chronic and leukemia. Alterate immunity, immunocompresses. This is the table. The whole summary is innate immunity, adaptive immunity, primary response, secondary immune response, failure of immune response can result in. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe and share.